Welcome to Amusings with Chelsea and Angie.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Angie.
Da 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 da. What's up, guys?
Yay! Another week, another
very stressful week.
Yep.
But on a positive note, schools are about to go back into session, so kids are not going to be out and about anymore, and we get to have our little bit of freedom again. Yay!
Oh, that ain't my problem.
Oh, I'm talking about in the stores.
There's still babies in stores.
Yeah, but they're not shopping when I shop, so I'm good. They still sleeping.
Yeah, it's still hotter than shit here.
That it is.
Yep.
I mean, it's too hot for even squirrels to go out onto the electrical lines for suicide.
I'm pretty sure I know what a roast chicken feels like when it's being cooked in the oven. I went to go put food out on the porch for Mau Mau and some fresh water, and I was just like, oh my god, it's like a convection oven. I need to get back in the house. And I was like, I'm sorry, Mau Mau. And I just, got it done real fast.
But you know what? We did have wind the past 2 days, so that was a little bit nice.
Not really.
Look, I've had to be standing out in there while the child is playing soccer and running and everything
I don't
else.
care. Hot wind, still not good. I did take Mau Mau in the house. Again, I sit him on the chair and I just pet him and kind of let him cool down because, again, hot AF outside. And when he's ready to go, he just goes, meh. And I was like, okay, I'll let you go outside. And he goes and he does his business.
You know, our listeners don't, that we've been outside practicing soccer for the past couple weeks.
Not we, you. I'm not dumb.
Well, my child's been
getting ready for soccer.
Getting ready for soccer and trying out for a travel team, which she found out this week that she made. Yay. So we are moving on to bigger, better things, and
fingers crossed.
Yeah. And Angie's super excited because she's going to be watching her online and critiquing her when she does play. So go and
Did I say you could touch me? No, I did not.
I will touch you anytime I want to.
Keep your damn hands to yourself.
Boop, boop.
I will sock you. I've socked somebody once already today.
So I finally got to watch Barbie.
It was not political.
I don't see the political part of it that people are seeing. I actually thought it was really cute.
Yeah.
For the most part. The little bit of cussing that it did have. It had a couple of little cuss words. I was like, probably the younger ones. But then again, they've probably, I didn't say mine, I said the younger ones probably shouldn't be hearing it. But at the same time, it's like, I'm probably sure they probably heard it from their parents at some point in their childhood. But otherwise.
Your finance did say, well, I know what they're going to do. They go to Barbie too. And I was like, oh my God, here it goes.
Yes,
and sure
a lot
enough,
of people.
There he went, and I was like, it's a doll.
Who cares?
Right.
It was just a cute movie. That's all it was.
Calm your tits,
but
man.
But you know
calm your tits.
But you know what? He laughed the whole movie, especially at the Ken stuff that you said. Ken's hilarious in it, and we will tell you right now, Ken. Yes, absolutely. Ryan, you did great.
Yes.
You did.
Oscar right there.
Yes, that was perfect. And it did remind me of the clip. If you ever saw that clip of him whenever he was on
Mickey Mouse Club.
Yes. Yeah. Dancing and beatboxing and Anyway, nostalgic right there. I absolutely was calling out in the movie. I know you and I talked about it a little bit, but every single Barbie that was in there that you're like, oh my God, I had that Barbie. I had that Barbie. I had this one.
Oh, and the little dog
that one was
poops.
broken. Yes.
I didn't have a little dog. The only thing that I had was a weird Barbie that I inherited from my eldest sister. Her hair was just like
jacked.
It was cut to the nubs. She had a mangled.
The cat or the dog.
Do all Barbies have the little thing where they can put a ring, or is it just certain ones?
It depended on the year. Some of the Barbies, like through like a small face period, I think did. Because mine did. I know what you're talking about. Had a little hole, and you're like, ooh, I think.
Well, we're talking about my oldest sister, so it had to have been a older Barbie. But her hand was like gnawed on. Like, rar, 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 chew, chew, chew. Maybe I did it when I was a baby. I don't know. But,
you
yeah.
freaking mauled the Barbie.
I don't know. I'm just saying that's what it looked. She was the weird Barbie.
Look, I think everybody had the Barbie that you probably cut the Barbie's hair, colored it with the marker. Mom probably yelled at you because, she paid good money for the Barbie and you destroyed it. And yeah, we're not going to go further than that. Yeah.
Mine was that one was a hand-me-down. So, of course, you always pick that one to be the villain in your story. And so, yeah, now that I kind of feel bad about it.
Yeah.
It's like, I had a weird Barbie.
Aww. Yeah, I remember, having I told you I had, Shamu Barbie and Sailor's Barbie and stuff like that. And a lot of them, my mom got them, I guarantee you, because I don't remember getting a lot of them in the box, at yard sales and stuff like that. And now Barbie is just, there's so much of a variety of Barbies now that I can't even tell you how many Barbies there are because that's just a lot.
I had
Alan, though.
I think a rock and roll Barbie. She
and roll.
had brown curly hair and a lime green and outfit with orange sparkly stars. Yeah, don't ask. I don't really think I had a blonde Barbie.
Okay, so in 2020, there was 176 dolls with 9 different body types, 35 skin tones, and 94 hairstyles. That's a lot of Barbies.
Yeah. I remember...
Somebody's got to have every single one of them still in the box.
I remember... I have several that are still in the box.
You would.
No, but these were the Japanese. They were dressed in country outfits. I had, I think I have China. I have Japan. I have something else. I can't remember.
Oh, that's really cool.
I also have my Thundercats upstairs, so shut up.
Fair enough.
Thundercats.
Haunted Mansion's next on my list of want to sees.
Really? Because I'm going to go see The Meg.
Well, that too. It's The Meg 2, by the way, not The Meg. That was the first one.
I don't understand what the Haunted Mansion is about, because I told you, when we went to Walt Disney World, when I was 7 or 8, we went on that ride. I remember going into that round room, and then the floor, started to drop, and then when you get into the ride, my head was in my parents' arm. I could not see anything because it was freaking me out. So we went through the entire ride.
You had to have been really young.
Entire ride, I have no idea what it was about.
Ghosts and ghouls that live in a house.
Because
I was curse laid upon the house.
I was going me 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 the whole time, so we wouldn't have to hear the scary noises.
But you were fine with Pirates of the Caribbean ride, weren't you?
It's not scary at all.
Oh, goodness. Neither was Haunted Mansion. They were friendly ghosts. They came and sat in the cart with you.
I remember my mom saying something about something's there, and I was just tighter, tighter, tighter into the little corner that I was at. Yeah.
Poor Angie.
Yeah, I have no idea what it was about. So.
Anywho, but yeah, there's that. There's Meg. There's Haunted Mansion. The Ninja Turtles came out. I know my brother really wants to go see that. So it's been a good summer for movies so far, for the most part.
Yeah.
So more to come. Definitely in the next couple episodes when it comes to movies and stuff. But now it is time for
Stars on Mars. Stars on Mars. So this week, I'm going to say it, not a lot happened. I wrote it right there. Not much happened. Yeah. So a new mission commander got picked. That was Cat Cora. And of course, if you watched last week, you know that she's on the warpath because Andy picked her and she thought he had her back and he didn't.
Yep.
And he's like, it's nothing personal. And I'm like, well, if it wasn't personal, why didn't you pick Portia and Tinashe to be in the bottom? Dipshit.
Yeah, like they should have been.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So one of her first duties is, of course, to hand out chores. And she's like, okay, so we got to go do garbage duty and outside. And Lance goes, I'll go. And she's like, really? He's like, yeah, I go out at any chance I get. And she's like, okay. So Lance and, I don't know, Andy. So Andy's like, yeah, surprise. She picked me to go do, All they have to do is go outside with the bags and just dig a little hole. And I don't think any of the crew used anything that was in those bags. It was...
Oh, okay. It was just random stuff probably thrown in there to make it look like it needed to be.
Yeah. So they're just, chit-chatting. He's like, I think Kat is mad at me. And he's like, just have to deal with it. I mean, there are people in the building that hate me. Then the sirens go off. And their challenge this week is that they have to repair the solar panels before another solar flare brings dangerous radiation. Yeah, it's basically fried the cables, so they have to replace the cables. And so Kat picks Lance to be her mission specialist. Yay! And everybody else...
This is the first time he's been picked, isn't it? No, first. Yeah. First time. Yay, Lance. Yay,
because he prefers to be, out doing stuff.
Well, I'm still excited. I'm ready to see how he does.
So the rest of the crew head out, and they have to go get the new cables and then unplug them from the main generator, and they're all labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so they plug the cables in. And Andy keeps talking the entire time, and Kat keeps going, Andy, can you keep the channel clear so that we can give directions? And Andy is just, kind of like Monty. Blah, 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 blah. Hey, this cable needs to be unfurled. Oh, wait a minute. Haha, I think I'm going the wrong... Yeah, and he just keeps talking. It's one thing if you talk to yourself, but when you
just cut the mic.
Yeah, if you have comms with everybody else, nobody else needs to hear that shit. So Kat has to continually say, Andy, clear the line. So then each person takes a cable to a solar panel, and these are spaced out all
over the hub.
Hab.
And
they said, okay, we need to connect them at the same time. So
this is gonna go great.
On the count of 3, on 3.
1, 2, click.
Yeah, plug them in. So everybody goes 1, 2, click, and then they are in, and they're like, okay. Then the AI goes, incoming solar flare.
Boop, boop.
Yeah, and their shields go flonk, so now they can't see.
Oh, sugar.
Yeah.
Wait, and are they still on top of the hab?
No, they're out on the ground.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like, oh snap, they're gonna fall.
They have to get everybody inside because that's part of the challenge. So they have to direct them.
Navigate them.
Yes.
Blind. Oh.
So their plan is to get everybody in one spot and then tell like a line.
Like a line and guide them.
Yes.
Smart, kind of like linking together, pull the chain.
They start with, I think, Tinashe.
Oh boy.
And they guide people to her. So they bring Adam, and then they bring Ariel and Portia, and they finally bring Andy and Paul. Well, Marshawn is so far out that they have him just walk straight, and then everybody else, they said, okay, now you go straight. And they basically hit into Marshawn. So then Marshawn is leading them. And Adam is such a little shit that while they're giving directions on getting everybody together in one place, he's like, I do not appreciate how they are doing this challenge. I could have done a better job. This makes no sense. And I'm like, of course it doesn't, because somebody else is doing it. And you're outside having to, actually do something.
Yeah.
And quit being a little bitch.
Because hasn't he got to be inside quite a bit?
Yes.
He's got to be more than twice. Come to think about it.
Yeah.
Right?
He was mission commander, and then he's been mission specialist at least twice.
Okay, yeah.
So
I was about to say, he's been mission specialist twice, which this is Lance first. But I'm like, quit whining.
Quit being a little biscuit. Part of being a team is dealing with other people, and you are not dealing well. You're bitching and growling and shit.
Biscuit.
God.
I like that. I think that needs to be a shirt.
Quit being a biscuit. So then they guide them in, and they have like 30 seconds or so left.
Uh-oh.
And Lance kept saying, don't rush. You got time. Because they're at the Rovers, and the Rovers are right by the door. And Marshawn avoided the first Rover, but Lance, he hit the second one.
He's probably walking faster than Lance could tell him.
And he's like, man, Lance, I thought you had my back. And he's like, well, I had you, but...
You jumped ahead.
You know. But he's like, just calm down. Everybody will make it. And they did. They all got in there. And the door closed. So then they have to, of course, decide who's going to be in the bottom three. And they pick Adam. Thank God.
Woo!
Andy and Paul. Give them their chance to plead their case. And Adam's like, well, I was out there doing my job to take a bath. I hate him so much. And then Paul said, yeah, same thing, man. I was out there. I want to be here.
Doing my stuff.
I was, was with everybody else. And Andy's like, well, I'm just happy to be here. Being part of the team. And Kat was like, yes, he kind of threw me under the bus last week. But we've had trouble with him the entire challenge because he kept talking when we were trying to give directions. And we kept having to say, clear the line. And so everybody agreed that, Andy would leave. I have no idea what happens next week. I did not see
No trailer?
I didn't see a trailer.
What the crackers?
There might have been one, but I didn't see it.
Fiddlesticks. This was kind of a lame episode.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, fix it, people. Stars on Mars.
This is what happens next. Stuff happens next week.
Okay, well, there better be some good stuff because that was kind of lame.
I told you.
I wanted some little bit. Juiciness.
No.
Or give me another robot.
There was a tiny bit of snark. Portia.
I like the snark. I like that.
Portia at the beginning was getting her hair done and
her hair did
putting her makeup on and everything, and she's like, I'm gonna be base commander this week. So she's thinking she's rolling in all hot and heavy. And then I can't remember who put Kat up, but they put Kat up, and she's like, well, Kat, you guys want me to? And then Portia's like, excuse me, I have been mission specialist several times, and I would like to be a base commander. And that didn't work because Marshawn is like, why? Kat hadn't done it. She hasn't been a mission specialist. She's like, man, she hasn't been here very long.
Well, Kat did a good job, okay? So did Lance.
Yeah.
Good job, you guys.
Yay! But I think Lance may want to go home next week. That's what I think it was.
No.
I know.
No. Stars on Mars, get your stuff together. Better be a good episode next week, and Lance, you better stay.
Well,
until next week.
I want a good challenge. I don't want drama.
That too.
I can deal without the drama.
Have a space alien show up or something. I don't know. That's fun.
I think that's what it was. You're jogging my memory here, girl. I think there was a growling doodad, and I could not remember what it was.
You're welcome.
You remember? You're like on Aliens. Something's up in the ceiling.
Yes.
Yeah, it's that. And everybody's, oh my God! I
heard a noise.
And I'm like, ah! My sister and I looked at each other and we're like, they ain't gonna put anything in there that's gonna hurt them. Probably a tiny little pussycat, like a little flirkin.
Oh God!
But these things sound. And all the girls. And I'm like, whatever.
Until next week, right?
Yes.
All right, now it's time for
Crime Scene Kitchen. Woo! Okay. So proud of ourselves with our little introduction
to our show.
Yeah.
That's
so
right.
This week, the safety bake was set by Joel.
Okay.
And not even the judges know what the safety bake is.
What?
So they got to go in first and inspect stuff.
The judges got to?
Yeah.
Talk about a turnaround. Don't worry, I'm catching up.
So, you ready for your clues?
Let's do this. Do.
Open yeast packet in the trash. Brown sugar on the stove. A bottle of orange juice in the fridge that says, there's this little sign on it that says, freshly squeezed. There is a dough hook on the mixer.
Okay.
There is a little bit of dough in the mixing bowl. There are raisins, pecans, eggs, and butter. There's butter in the fridge, not the rest of that stuff.
Oh, okay,
that just sounds weird. There is a open container of currants on the counter.
Okay.
In the trash, there is half of an orange that has been squeezed.
Okay.
There is a dirty bowl in the dishwasher with raisins, currant, and oatmeal. Little oats. Yeah. There's a baking dish on the drying rack. There's a pan on the counter, and on that pan is a little bit of caramel remnants.
Okay.
There's all-purpose flour and sugar.
Okay, so a couple of thoughts are going in my head. Biscuit, cookie thing, maybe something like that. What am I thinking of? Like a breakfast type thing. Orange juice, I always think of breakfast, usually. But either that or like a bagel or something like that, maybe. I could be 100% wrong on this, and I probably am, because you're giving me that face. But it sounds like a cookie to me. So I'm going to go with some type cookie, maybe. You're looking at me like, no.
Yeast. You have yeast.
Oh, yeah, you had yeast. No, so that's going to be...
And a dough hook.
Yeah. Like donuts?
You have caramel.
You used to put caramel on a donut. I've seen it.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay. So, Steph and Curry, there are self-taught bakers, made a currant and pecan sticky buns with an orange glaze. Tarsha and Christy, also self-taught baker people, pecan sticky buns with raisins. T and Fadi, are also self-taught. Pull apart pecan sticky buns with an orange glaze. So like a coffee cake, monkey bread. Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of. The coffee cake or the hard thingy. Biscotti. I don't know why.
You're so weird.
I know.
So Yaz and Amber made pecan sticky buns, and Laisa and Camille made pain au raisin, which is basically a sticky bun. except
with a fancier word.
Yeah. So
Golly, y'all gotta be so fancy.
So it was a caramel pecan sticky buns, and let me tell you,
Okay.
I cannot. And my sister will tell you what occurred while we were watching this episode. The word is not pecan. A pecan is something that you use when you're on a trip and can't stop but have to go to the bathroom and somebody hands you like a bottle. That's a pecan.
Oh, Lord.
A pecan are the nuts that grow in my backyard. Yes, they're native and they're small. I have small pecans. But still, pecan. Everybody
Kept saying pecan.
pecan. And I was like, oh my God.
They're not from the South.
They keep saying pecan. Pecan.
Pecan. Sorry, that was probably really loud.
Pecan.
Okay. Now it's time for the hard bake. Who won, by the way?
I told Yas and Amber.
Oh, okay.
Because
Gotcha.
it was the plain
Jane.
plain pecan sticky buns.
Pecan.
Now I just like saying sticky buns.
You and sticky buns.
Sticky bones. So they had a guest judge on the second part, Richard Blaze.
Oh, okay.
He was on. He was a contestant on Top Chef.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And now he's like on
everything.
Yeah. So, ready?
Yep.
There
Elimination
are.
bake. Around.
Yeah, 6 cake pans in the dishwasher, container for 2 dozen eggs, honey, little beehive jar tipped over, spilling honey on the counter, puffed rice, a container of maple syrup, some mini marshmallows, a jar of coffee, a textbook with the word gravity in really big letters on the front, and some bubble wrap. Boot, boot, boot. What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Any idea? Obviously.
A cake.
Yeah.
I'm assuming a 3-tier with 6 cakes, maybe a 2-tier.
Oh, don't cheat because I just...
I'm not looking at that.
Because I drew a lovely picture of what it looked like. Which doesn't help our listeners because they can't hear my drawing.
I'm guessing a honey-flavored or cake or something. I don't know.
Ready?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Laisa and Camille, the Frenchies, made a honey coffee maple syrup anti-gravity butter cake.
Okay.
T and Fadi made a honey and coffee anti-gravity cake. Tarsha and Christy made a honey anti-gravity cake. Steph and Cherry made a honey coffee maple syrup cake with a beehive cake topper, and it looked so cute. It was wrong, but it looked cute.
That's all that matters.
So it was a 2-tiered, 3-layer honey anti-gravity cake. It's got your 2 tiers, see? And there's your little honey jar.
Okay, that's
with,
cute.
The honey, and then it's dripping down the cake.
So
and
it's
then
a drizzle top.
This is like a yellow chocolate, and they poured that on the bubble wrap.
Oh, to make a honeycomb look. Yes.
So the whole thing's like yellow, but it was really cute.
That is so cute. So for the listeners, so y'all can understand that it looks like, Pooh Bear's honey pot up top looking like it's pouring out onto the cake. That's really cute. And then the honeycomb at the bottom. That's super cute. That's like a cutesy cake.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so.
Unfortunately, Steph and Cherry were eliminated.
Wah, wah.
They were doing so good. They had 3 safety bakes under their belt. Nailed it. And then...
Sad thing.
It's also sad that y'all can't see how cute my drawing is.
You did a cute job. You know what you need to do? You need to post it on TikTok. Which, by the way, she's got some more lovely videos of her adorable children, kitty cats.
Yeah, Rover Noah just turned 3.
Yay, happy birthday.
They're kind of being, I'm going to say it, they're kind of being assholes, okay?
They're cats, they're entitled.
Not really.
A little bit.
I come back in the house after feeding Mau Mau, and I get this, this, how dare you?
Well, yeah, you're trying to bring another cat in the family.
No.
How dare you?
If they would give me the cuddle snuggles that I require, I would not have to literally go outside.
They do try to snuggle with you at some point, but,
no, they don't.
You get mad when they sit their butts on your head.
I'm sorry, I don't need his butthole in my face.
Well, that's him saying I love you. Now scratch my butt.
He's got stinky butt. I don't need it. I know what comes out of there. I have to clean that. Yeah.
Touche. Fair enough.
So I would not have to literally look outside of our cat-parent relationship if they would give me my snuggles.
Do your job, kitties.
Jerks.
Oh, Lord.
I've got enough of them.
I know you do.
You'd think, but Mau Mau he's like, hello, thank you for the food, purr, 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 let me lick your feet. And I'm like, please don't lick my toes. And I just pet him, and he's really nice, and mine are jackasses.
Just jealous.
They're spoiled.
That they are. I agree.
Ugh.
But they're loved. They are truly loved.
Now, what you listeners, can't see is that I wrote like a page and a half of my, this is just my condensed rant on Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. Not the full blown, I cut it down.
Alright. Are you ready to hear it?
Oh no, I think
or is that gonna have to be a whole nother one?
That's gonna be, we can do that, and well, we already did Barbie. Dang it, we'll have to do this next week.
We can deep dive a little bit more on Barbie if you want to.
Yeah, we can.
Or whatever movie we end up seeing this weekend, we can diverge with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
So
we'll put something together.
Just don't hold your breath, but wait with bated breath for this lovely rant of my violent hatred for this last movie from Mission Impossible.
This is Angie's Reckoning.
Yes, forget Dead Reckoning. Y'all gonna reckon with me.
Oh, I knew what else we forgot to announce too. Guess what's coming back? Hold on. Okay, I'll just go ahead and say it. Only Murders in the Building.
I think it comes out
the 8th.
Was it the 8th?
I think so.
Cred balls. I don't remember. I know it comes out.
Yeah.
I watched the latest season of The Dragon Prince, and it is so good. It is so good. I love it. I love it. See, usually I'm on it, but I just took pictures on my phone. I can't look at them because of my thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think of everything that I've seen that's coming out. You're really good at those. Honestly, I think she really needs to do a Jeopardy.
I tried. They didn't call me. I did the Jeopardy test.
Well, let me tell you something. You can ask this woman any random question, and 90% of it, she will have it in her head. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Because I played Jeopardy with my parents.
When
I got to the point where I was like, I don't want to lose anymore, so I know I learned shit.
Fair enough.
So now I can hold my own.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's all I have.
All right. Well, we'll have more for you guys next week.
Including my ranta.
Yes, the rant on Mission Impossible. And more Stars on Mars.
Mm-hmm.
And Crime Scene Kitchen.
Rant. Woo! Ding. That was a really bad blender. Blenders don't go woo. They go
ding.
There
you go.
That's better.
Lord.
Yeah.
Help us.
So, until next time.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.